Pronounced, defined, used in lexical dispatch. Dormant, adjective, dormancy, not active but capable of becoming active later, in a state of suspended animation, alive but not actively growing, inactive, resting, slumbering, hibernating, latent. Quintessence, noun, quintessential, the pure and concentrated essence of a substance, representing the perfect example, a hypothetical form of dark energy. He says salmonella does not thrive in peanut butter, but can remain dormant. The time to relocate a plant is late fall, when it's dormant. Vaccines administered with an innate immune booster might kickstart the immune response that otherwise stays dormant. In their starvation mode state, biofilm bacteria are dormant. The old website had been dormant for a while, but the company decided to relaunch it. Part of the desert system is designed to bloom in winter, thus providing CO2 processing, while the other biomes are dormant. Though the video remained relatively dormant for years, a number of debunking videos started popping up on YouTube a couple of months ago. Shingles is caused by the virus that initially causes chickenpox and then stays dormant in the body for years and even decades. Some ancient disease, some fungus or a germ of unknown origin, had lain dormant in this burial chamber for hundreds of years, only to awaken and kill all of the interlopers to the sacred tomb. The beetle larvae lie dormant until spring, when they'll turn into pupae, then adults. This immunosuppression causes reactivation of the dormant mycobacterial population and a rapid outgrowth of bacteria, leading to 88% mortality in 4 weeks. Scientists also theorize that the promoter might switch on dormant viruses embedded in the DNA or generate mutations. Once we reach the crater rim, Fuji is a dormant volcano that last erupted in 1708. We passed through a giant Japanese torii gate and arrived at the Fuji Sengen Shrine. Article 6 will be applied on those who will try to keep Constitution in dormancy or suspend Constitution. But to befriend the one who regards himself as your enemy is the quintessence of true religion. The greatest writers are often those who manage to capture the quintessence of the zeitgeist around them. Shakespeare, the quintessence of a power for imaginative creation so vast, he may be beyond the reach of all other great writers. This is the quintessence of integration and the intent of the discipline-based approach. Who were those mysterious and vaguely threatening animals called cougar, puma, panther, catamount, and wildcat? Slowly, I etched out a single cat in my mind. The chaos of images resolved into the quintessence of feline grace. The constitutional nightmare of Iran-Contra was the perfect distillation, the quintessence of the secret budget. These processes, which affect a large number of activities, become obvious in outdoor sports, and surfing remains their prototype and quintessence. An alternative view of this mysterious dark energy that calls it quintessence presumes a temporal variability that Einstein's cosmological constant would not possess. Scientists have three possible dark energy candidates: quintessence, vacuum energy, and phantom energy. In the CNS, neurons represent a quintessential example of a permanently postmitotic and differentiated cell type.